the +1 show. Well, that's what we're calling this year's live coverage of the world record attempt, which is soon to take place behind me on the community square here in Gravesend. Now, the crowds are trickling in to help us create a new world record. The head boppers are on, and soon we will know the score. This is all part of the Christmas Everyday Festival backed by the council, and there's plenty to do aside from dodge the odd raindrop. Now, before we go down and see what's going on, we're going to have a quick look at some of the previous world record attempts that the council have done. And surprisingly, it all goes back 7 years.
The story of world record attempts organised by Gravesham Council goes back to 2008. And it all started here, in a way. The first attempt was orchestrated by a man who came here to open a business and maintained a connection after finding international celebrity. He was a promising cricketer and footballer whose sporting career was dramatically cut short by a terrible leg injury. When someone suggested to him that ballroom dancing might be good therapy for his recovering limb, he embraced the idea completely, and he began dancing at the age of 19, way back in 1963. Within 10 years, he was British champion ballroom dancer, and he retired after winning that award in Blackpool to open his first dance school in the Grove, in Gravesend. 11 years ago, he was invited to join the team for the unpromising revamp of Come Dancing, with a new format and a Saturday evening TV slot. The show's success led to international fame for this man. He is, of course, Len Goodman, head judge of both the British version and America's Dancing with the Stars. His connection to this part of the world meant he never forgot his early days, and when the council asked him to front their active Gravesham campaign 4 years after Strictly hit our screens, Len readily agreed. He gave up a lot of his time between commuting across the Atlantic to take part in events in Gravesham. In July 2008, Len was the one on stage at the big day out on the promenade, leading the world record attempt for the greatest number of people dancing salsa at the same time. He performed a masterclass to cajole more than 2,000 people into taking part. They had to dance for 10 minutes and duly broke the world record. Sadly, it didn't survive the summer and was overtaken by another gathering in America a few weeks later. Still, for a brief while, Gravesham and Len Goodman laid claim to the world record.
Oh, well done. I think that's going to be ratified as an official world record. Well done. Have a nice night.
Today, a world record is a fixed part of the council's Christmas festival. Today's attempt to break the record for the number of people wearing head boppers is the third such event. The current record is 465, set in California. Fingers crossed that that record is within sight. The first Christmas theme of Gravesham's 12 Days of Christmas saw an ambitious go at the largest number of people dressed as elves, which led to this priceless moment recorded by our cameras in 2013.
Yep. So as you can see, there are hundreds and hundreds of elves all lining up. Oh, hold on, 1 second. Excuse me. So, can I just ask why are you dressed like that?
I heard you needed 1,000 Elvises.
Now I'm afraid this is for elves. Elves.
Oh, I can't help believing I'm in the wrong place. Well, I'll just go back into the Woodville for Santa Claus in the grotto.
Oh dear. Sorry, Elvis.
And there were also some interesting theories by some of the assembled crowd as to how the score would be verified.
We're doing good. When everyone's here, a big airplane's going to come past and take a picture, and they're going to count every elf.
The record was broken at more than 900, but again it was overtaken shortly afterwards. The third and least successful attempt so far was last year, with the bid to get the most folk together wearing Christmas jumpers. The target wasn't reached, and some of the blame was placed on the move to a Saturday from a school day. It meant we couldn't rely on local schools to get organised and get trips to the venue. So this year we're back on the square again on a Friday, with the hope of a Guinness World Record in a few minutes' time.
This currently is me doing a bit of chat about what's going on. Hello, here I am covered in snow. Behind me the crowds are forming, they've all got their head boppers on, and I think we are just moments away from the official count. I'm literally standing in a blizzard here. Now, to my left I can see a familiar face, and so let's see if I can drag him into the screen. Come hither, sir, come hither. Here we are. Yes. Now I believe you're looking finely dressed, sir. Normally you have your robes on, but what do we have on your head here?
Well, we have some boppers, some Christmas hoppers, as one can see, and they work.
Was that a little head bop you did there, Mr. Mayor?
It was indeed. Oh, well, you've got to join into the spirit of it, don't you know? It's all jolly good stuff.
Absolutely. So how do you think we're doing out there?
I think I can safely say, without, and I'm a politician, that we will break the record.
You feel confident?
2-1, I'd say.
This sounds like we're having an announcement.
I've got to start it.
Okay. Let's mean the mayor, but he's got to go and do something official now. Right, so that's our 2-minute warning before the official count begins. And as I understand it, when that starts, everybody out there on the square that are literally jam-packed in there have to stand still. And at that point, the count will begin. Have to bop in their heads, because that makes it tricky for the people to count them, of course. And then we'll have 5 do the count. Well, we can just about see the snowflakes floating around in the air above the assembling crowds. I can see quite a few head boppers on heads. We need 466 in total to beat the record. At the moment, I think we're a couple short, but we've still got enough time. It's 1:15, and the record count is going to be done at 2 o'clock. So plenty of time for everybody to stop what they're doing and scurry down to the community square. Well, today's record attempt is somewhat different to the Salsa event of 2008. The Guinness Book of Records rules have changed immensely since then. Here in my hand, I have a copy of the new rules. Sheets and sheets of paper. It would literally take a lawyer to make sense of all this. Fortunately, we got one here. Mike Crawford from the council's legal team and one of today's event organisers. So, Mike, how complicated is all this?
Hi Dan, well you're absolutely right, reams and reams of paper, but fortunately we've had a really good team going through it, so we're confident that we've ticked all the right boxes. As you say, it's not just about getting a load of people to stand still for 5 minutes. This is an official Guinness Book of World Records attempt. We've got independent witnesses and scrutineers. The whole thing is being filmed and there are people counting everyone in and out, so that we are going for something that's going to be officially recognised, and we've done everything by the book.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, I haven't read this, but to save me from going through it, can you tell us the main points? You know, what do we have to do to be official?
Absolutely. This is an attempt to break a record that's currently held in America, in California, at 465 of people wearing one of these, a head bopper. And it has to be a commercially available head bopper, and everybody who turns up today is going to get one. So even if, you know, children are turning up with their homemade ones, it's not a problem. They can wear 2 sets. As long as they're wearing the official one, it will count for the world record. And we've got to stand still for about 5 minutes, I think it is, while they're counted.
So can I just tell you that you've got to stand still? Surely,
Stand still.
have you not got to be bopping your head?
Well, there's plenty of bopping because we have got music, we've got a DJ coming up, but for the purpose of being counted, we kind of like everybody to stand where they are, just for a few minutes anyway, just to make sure we got the right numbers.
Okay, well, I guess the final question is, Mike, in your opinion, can we do it?
Certainly we can do it. We're really confident that we're going to bring home an official Guinness World Record for Gravesham today.
Me too. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
I've got... Can you hear that? Right, so I think if I got that right, we're very close to getting the record. So they're just doing the count. I want to go and have a wander over there, see what's going on. See if you can zoom in. Let's have a wander. I'm going in. I'm going to speak to the DJ. Actually, he's busy. Let's. I'm going to go back to Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor, I just missed that announcement. What did you say?
He said that we've surpassed last year's, so we're just waiting for the exact numbers. But by all accounts, we've surpassed it, and we're going to, in about 2 minutes, call for the 5 minutes so everyone can be counted properly, and then we'll know for sure.
I think we've done it. It seems the mayor was right. But we don't know for sure. Oh no, there's a man running past me. It's very exciting. So I think I've found out that unofficially, we've done it. But as you saw earlier, there's a big rule book that they've got to go through to make sure that we tick all the boxes. So, don't pop the party poppers yet, all right? But if the mayor says we've done it, that's pretty much good enough for me. Weirdly, it feels strangely cold in the blizzard. That I know it's not real snow, but it's working. I'm convinced it's winter. Well, it is winter, isn't it? Now, behind the camera is a reindeer bucking bronco that I've seen many of the children having a go on. I'm going to walk around, see if you can see it, because I really want to have a go on this. It's currently unused. Can you follow me? I like this. This is fun. I like your boppers, madam.
Have they done the count yet?
Have you done it? Are you in there?
Yeah. Have they done the count?
Unofficially. If you want to be in there, you might have to run for it.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it. That's an extra one. We can't miss anyone, can we? Right. Anyway, I was showing you the bronco over there. Now, I'm quite good at those, so I'm going to get the record on that. Anyway, let's go back round. You follow me? Oh, we got some waving people here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to go and say hello. I'm going to say hello. I'm coming over. Hello. Wave to the camera. Are we going to get the record? How many are we going to get? 468. Any more? 1,000 we reckon here. 1,000. Here's the announcement. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Second numbers means we can win the record. The main operation will start our 5 minutes period where we have to stand still with a loud noise from the klaxon. When you hear the klaxon the second time,
I hope you can hear this.
the attempt is over, and I'll be able to announce what the final number is. So, are we all standing near our stewards?
So this is the official count beginning now. There'll be 5 minutes of everyone standing still. So the mayor is counting in the 5 minutes. That klaxon means the counting is beginning. So I think now we're going to be able to speak to the event organiser. Right, thank you for running over there. You've just done the official beginning of the count, is that right?
Absolutely.
First of all, would you like to introduce yourself?
My day job, my name's Chris Inwood, I work for the council on the business support team, so that's my day job. My night job is beating world record attempts.
Awesome. Now, does it take a certain kind of madness to organise such an event?
Calculated madness, I think, is the way to go on that one.
So, how many stewards have we got involved in this? It's quite an army, isn't it?
Yeah, we can't do this on our own. We have to call on assistance from businesses and local community groups because our independent stewards can't be Gravesham Borough staff. So without our businesses, our community groups coming in to act in that role, we cannot attempt a world record.
So is this one of the rules in that big rule book I saw? That
it is in that the specific guidelines from records, yes.
There can be no conflicts of interest and such things.
No conflicts of interest and no relations either in our independent stewards. So they're tough taskmaster.
Lime. But it's okay for you to wear a bopper though. It's fine.
Oh, absolutely. I've been wearing it since February. So.
Right, so the announcement that we just had. Somebody had beaten it.
We are going through the process at the moment, but if our independent witnesses are happy after the 5 minutes of everyone standing still, then yes, I think we have.
So, have we got somebody count as they go in?
We have some colleagues from the volunteer service and CAS training who are undertaking that role. The last I looked, we're at 492. The record is 465. So in about 2 minutes' time, we'll find out.
Oh, it is jolly exciting. So how many witnesses do you need, do you know?
We've got independent witnesses. It's all from local businesses and local community groups.
Oh, that's amazing. And how long did it take you to put all this together? Was it since last February?
Yes, I have a team of 5 colleagues and yes, we've been living this every day since February of this year.
My word. Have you been involved in the in all of the records throughout the year?
Yes, for my sins, the elves were down to me and so was last year's jumpers.
Okay. Right, okay, well that's brilliant. Thanks for chatting, Chris. I suppose I better let you get on and...
That's great. Let's go and see how we've done.
Amazing. So he's the guy that's going to be, I think, giving the initial nod. It's from the noise and the dancing and the music now to silence, as the tension can be cut by a knife, and we just await the official count. The DJ there is wearing a delightful Christmas jumper. 2 minutes, says the DJ. It's important that everyone stays very still. We do expect quite a loud cheer though afterwards. Some of these faces I recognise from previous attempts actually. I've seen some of these people as elves and as Christmas jumper wearers. Loyally turning up. DJ giving the thumbs up and waving there. Yes. Jumper. Nice jumper. There, he knows. Fame. Anyway. Turning up yet again to this wonderful event.
He said, are you ready?
Oh, this could be it.
Are you ready?
Oh. So, a few seconds left. Now, if I remember correctly, last year we sadly did not achieve. So, hopefully this year we will be able to put that to bed and be world beaters once again. The piece ready. Very exciting indeed. Hmm? 24 seconds to go. Can you hear that? Now we have school children and adults alike combining to make the army of boppers that we have there. 4. The klaxon, there it is, to signify that the count has finished. Did we do it? Who knows? Right, the mic is being handed to the mayor, so I will now go quiet. Here we are. 466 we're hoping for, at least. And there we are, it's official. 470. Very close indeed. We've got some public over this way. Follow me, I'm being asked a question. You are on Gravesham Web TV, ladies and gentlemen. So check us out, and you'll see this whole attempt, and you'll be famous worldwide. Gravesham Web TV. Thank you very much. You did it. Hooray! So there we go. 470. So we beat it by 4. Closer than we thought, but it doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, we beat it by 5. Actually, it was 465. So yes, closer than we thought, but it's still a record. So well done, Gravesend, and let's see what we do next year. See you later.